my name is Cosnuts, and this is my video tutorial on how to torpedo. We've only got about 3 to 10 minutes, so we're going to go through this quickly. First thing you want to do is pick a boat with torpedoes. For this, we are going to use the Benson. The one thing that I would like to point out that is very important, two things. Figure out how far your torpedoes can shoot. This one has 2 banks of 5 torpedoes. Shoot them from either side, or all 10 from a single side. It takes 104 seconds, almost 105 seconds to reload, and goes 9.2 kilometers. The other very most important thing is to check how much your boat, your ship, can be detected by other players. The detectability range by sea for the Benson on this that I have set up is 6.7 kilometers. So I can be detected by another ship 6.7 kilometers away, but I can shoot torpedoes 9.2 kilometers. That's very important to remember. So knowing this, we're going to get right into it. Now, when you're in a destroyer, your main job is to kill other destroyers. Keep your battleships healthy. They are the ones that are going to do the most damage. To do this, you are going to want to utilize your torpedoes, and you want to stay unseen. So you're going to want to throw those torpedoes out there. I like to refer to them as fish. Myself and a few other folks that I play with. But you want to get those fish in the water and then get out of dodge. We're going to show you here as soon as we get in on how to figure out the best way to aim your torpedoes so you get the most use out of them. This is a pretty good boat to use on domination as well. We're going to get a lot of opportunities since there's not a lot of people just running for the base.
General quarters.
Alright, so we're going to run up in here, and already, boom, we've got a Colorado. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to our torps by hitting the Y button. You're going to notice that's where I can fire, and this is where it says my torpedo, that ship is going to go. That is a very important thing to keep in mind. I already know that Colorado is going to be right there, though, coming through there. So we're going to throw some fish in the water, and you'll notice that we already got detected, so we are definitely going to get out of dodge. Now, if you push the down on the left stick, it will change enemies for you. So you can switch between ships, so you can see which direction different ships are going to be going. Sometimes it helps if you're actually pointing at somebody that you want to target. We're just going to throw some fish in the water through there and throw some smoke. And we're going to get out of here because we are getting beat up. Now again, while waiting for the most important thing, keep in mind the reload time on your torpedoes, and again keep in mind the distance of them. So I'd be able to reach out past that island right there, even though the firing cone only reaches to, well, if you look, it goes out a little bit past the island, so that's about its range. But you really just want to judge by your instinct and how far away the other ship is, and keep in mind the direction. So if you think that they might be moving away, you're going to want to get closer. If they're sailing towards you, you can probably get away with firing your torpedoes out of range. So you can fire your torpedoes at 12 kilometers. If they're moving at full speed and coming towards you, they might come directly into the path of your torpedoes, and by the time they get there, you'll have some good torpedo hits. One of the great things that you can do, especially in a destroyer, since it has the mobility, is use the islands. If you can get up next to an island, and use the islands, you can swing around and absolutely crush your enemy. I, for one, put 8 torpedoes into the side of an Iowa at 2 kilometers and took it from full health to nothing and sent him back to the water garage within the first 2 minutes of a match. That was pretty great, I won't lie. Now, the last few spreads have been on wide. If you push the X button, you can narrow the field. Sometimes that's good, sometimes not always great. I like the wider spread, but if they are very far away, sometimes you can definitely throw a tight grouping because they will spread out the farther away that they get. Hopefully that Colorado will keep course. Might as well get some points on the board. Let's see how that spread of torpedoes is doing. They're looking like at least one of them is tracking well for that Colorado. And he turned out right there at the last second, so he did get lucky. And sometimes that happens. You have to really predict what the other ship is going to do.
Smoke generator started.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Alright, let's see how those... Looks like those are tracking fairly well. He sees them. He's turning away. But he is going to get hit by one, so that's good. That is what we wanted to happen.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Activated.
And it looks like that second set of torpedoes is also going to hit that King George. Oh, he missed them. Oh. And I'm the last person left on the team. That's awesome. We'll just see how much damage we're going to be able to do. We're not going to be able to win this match, but we'll see how many torpedoes we can get in before the match ends, or we die. So that first set he was able to avoid, but I threw a second set behind, just in case he did turn, and it looks like they're tracking fairly well. And he took another. So, that's 4 torpedo hits. The poor King George. And there we go. That is my torpedo video. I hope you enjoy. I hope you get some good tips from it. I got 4 torpedo hits out of that, so not my best game, but not bad either. 88,000 damage. So, hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you out on the seas.